Now then, how's it going? My name's Paul and welcome back to Town of Salem. We are playing as Maxi Peps and we are the Retributionist. Now, hopefully we've got a lot to learn here because the Retri has had a rework. It now no longer brings people back from the dead. What you can do is you can essentially use it like a good town necromancer. You can bring... Oh, Retri. I used my scrolls. That's cool. So I'm quite happy about this. Being in jail, I've managed to put myself down as that town support role, and I'm not going to get killed night one as the Retributionist. Come on, that is a result. Yeah, I'm dancing right now. That is it. I did not die. That's the other thing. There seems to be now a real theme of it no longer being a medium's curse. It seems to be the Retributionist curse now. Since this buff, since the nerf they're technically done on Retri, it seems to be a case that they get hit night one a lot more frequently for whatever reason. It's like there's a target going, evils, check this guy. Maybe you want to snuff him out. But let's see what we can do. If we've got a couple of... Okay, so we've got an investigator. So what I can do with any dead town role is I can use their body in the night to essentially use their role again. So if an investigator dies, I can use them to investigate someone and get the results. I can then post that information and confirm myself. If a doctor dies, I can use that doctor to heal myself or someone I think is going to be attacked. Same with bodyguard. So I've had this once before and I've only been able to use it on a sheriff because it was a very quick game. But yeah, let's see what we can do. Right, so we do have an SK. They killed the investigator. So we've got 3 claiming invest. They have hat as absolute nonsense. 12 claiming gospel is sus. So we have a sheriff claim. So hopefully someone can shoot. Although we know it's a vet, so maybe they can't. But yeah, that's ridiculous from 3. 14's claiming spy and they have not posted. I want this, I want this, I want this. So 14 claims spy. Let's put this down here. So what I want to do really is get as much information in this will as possible, and hopefully use it to figure out who to get. Oh, well, Math visited Leofia. Math didn't kill last night, did they? Well, no, they went for the veteran. So yeah. So we know that we can let JLR or Vidge or whoever just deal with that one. So they're going to want 14 up. I mean, no. They're claiming spy. Five's claiming jailer. This is what happens when you spend too much time celebrating. You don't pay attention to so I'm going to resurrect them. And who's not spoken? I don't think 11 has spoken, have they? So res invest. Ooh. Corgi the best. Doc disc SK. Okay, cool. So if 5 is still alive, which, oh, they are. That's good. It's just a little bit of lag. I thought they died there. So I'm still trying to figure out how best to format the will for the new res. So in the comments, if you could put what you think that should look like, I found that really helpful. Because obviously it's kind of, you know, it's less than a week old, so it's just figuring out how best to make it, you know, easily readable for people to use the information. I kind of just go who I'm resing, who I'm targeting, the result. In that kind of order. I think it kind of makes sense, but you know, we'll see. So yeah, unfortunately, veteran left, and the blackmailer, they also just disconnected. So I've got 12 is X. So as you can see here, now our investigator's rotten. So we're not able to use that again. That's the thing. It's a one-time use. I mean, 11 could be the SK. There could be Doctor. If it wasn't an SK game, we'd be very comfortable that they're probably, well, they would be very comfortable they're Doctor, but they could well be SK. So 3 was pretending. 3 was pretending to be Jester as well, as Mafia. There's not really. Oh, so they're X. They got 6 as their target, and 6 claimed. There's not really much I can do. They haven't really spoken. I think you got to guilty this. So 1's not claimed, 6 hasn't claimed, 8 hasn't claimed, 10 hasn't claimed. It'd be cool if you could bring like the veteran back to protect you, almost like another bodyguard, but yeah, probably. So yeah, there's unfortunately can't use vet. So this is quite cool. I'm getting a little bit of information of what we can or cannot use. Some of it's probably quite obvious. As I said, formatting's just trying to figure this out. But while we've got a little bit of a lull, let's just sort of maybe use this as a time to do a bit of a guide for anyone that's new to ranked practice. So this is what I'm playing, just so I could use the scrolls, because I'm trying to get Retributionist to test out the new Retrib role. But you can kind of see here, compared to... Oh, I didn't die, that's good. Compared to Classic, you only have your Jailer, you have your Godfather and Mafioso, really it's set roles, and Town Killing's the same, where you can have a Vigil or Veteran. But the rest of the roles are broken down into sort of Town Investigative, which could be Invest, Lookout, Sheriff, Spy, Doctor or Bodyguard for Town Protective, and Town Support, you could have an Escort, a Mayor, Transporter, Retributionist, which is me, I'm taking up that TS space, and a Medium. And then Neutral Evils, you can have a Witch, Executioner or Jester, so you can see we had an Executioner in ours, and Neutral Killing, which is Arsonist, Serial Killer and Werewolf. So we've got a Serial Killer. 5, 1, 14, so 5, 1 and 14 visited. Okay. 11 is SK. I used invest. So 11 up. So I'm res. Yeah, 6 is right. So 6 is confirmed as well. Yeah, 6 is confirmed. Shiba. We know this is SK. It's not the end of the world. We've done pretty clean. Pretty clean on this. Yeah. Oh, Georgie, don't be mean. Corgi's the best. So just in case you was wondering how we got to figuring out that 11 was the SK, the reason we knew that was because we was able to use the investigator to find them as Dr. Disguiser and SK. They'd claimed Doctor, but there was, according to the lookout will that had been killed, there wasn't on the jailer, so we knew that they were lying. So the only thing that would make sense is that they're the SK. So just in case you was wondering how we kind of got to that conclusion. So that is a GG, well played town. Definitely. Fun game. That was a fun game. So yeah, so you can see, you know, Random Mafia, if you're new to ranked practice and rank, you don't just have Framer, you have 2 Random Mafia. One was a forger who changes the wills of any dead that the Mafia kill. As long as the forger visits the same person, and you also have a blackmailer, so they can stop people from being able to talk the next day. They can't speak, and if they get voted up and put on a stand, all they can say is "I am blackmailed." So fun game. Got to try out the Retributionist. Fantastic. Absolutely love the fact that it's been reworked. It actually makes playing Retributionist fun now, because you actually have something to do. Once you've used your ability in the old version and you brought someone back from the dead, you was just there to make numbers up for votes. And you kind of could easily confirm if it was a heavy town support role, like 2 mediums, a Retributionist and a mayor, you'd have very easily confirmable 4 town roles there. So this makes it a little bit simpler, and it's also actually easier to fake if you are evil, because there's still a lot of things that's been worked out with people playing that role. They don't quite know exactly how it works, so you can get away with faking because you can, you know, use any dead town to make up your results as needed. So it gives a little bit more claim space to evils as well, so just bear that in mind. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, don't forget to subscribe, and also have a look and maybe follow me on any of the social media platforms or add me on Steam. Thanks very much for watching, I appreciate your time as always, and take care. Goodbye for now.